Hey everybody, we're here in Las Vegas. We're attending something called Keto Academy, right behind us. Anyways, just heard some speakers, some nutrition science researchers, and all kinds of good information. Actually, you know who I just met?
Who'd you just meet?
I just met my brother.
Your what?
My brother.
Who the heck's your brother?
My brother from another mother, Dr. David Diamond. He just spoke and
Made a lot of sense.
made a lot of sense. He basically is a researcher who does a lot of work with, he researches other research to come up with conclusions and shows that a lot of research that is out there is somewhat fabricated and it doesn't really tell the whole truth. So he basically, oh, who's that? Hey, Garrett.
Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Hi.
So he basically said that, the American Heart Association is just fabricated so much information on why fat is bad and why and it causes heart disease and saturated fat especially. But then he went on to debunk all of those.
American Heart Association.
The American Heart Association,
Their guidelines.
guidelines. So, anyways, there's going to be a Facebook Live. I'm going to maybe direct you guys to it. He's speaking in it, so we'll talk about that. And what did you learn?
Well, a lot of great stuff. Hormone balancing with doing the ketogenic diet, cognitive function with the ketogenic diet, a whole host. I would have to look up my notes to refresh. But just awesome information coming out this way. If you want to follow online, go to the Prove It Facebook page. They're doing live backstage interviews. Great time to get the knowledge of all the specialists.
Excellent. Yeah, so there's more to come. We're just taking a little break right now, but and we'll give you some more information as we get it. Okay, guys, talk to you soon. Hey guys, we're outside now, and this Keto Academy is talking a lot about ketones, and some of you may know what they are, some of you may not. A ketone is basically made from fat. So when we eat food, we're gonna eat carbohydrates, we're gonna eat fats, and we're gonna eat proteins. And our bodies will actually take some of those fats, especially the fat that's stored on us. We want to use it as energy, and in order to do that, we have to break it down into a smaller component. It's basically like taking fat from your body, bringing it down to the liver, and the liver is like a wood chipper. The wood chipper just kind of breaks it down into smaller components so it can put it into your blood. And so a ketone is nothing more than a fat that we use. The advantage is a ketone can cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning it can get into our brain and fuel our brain, whereas regular fat that is stored on our body cannot. It has to be broken down, it's too big. And so this symposium is all about ketones and how they improve our health. Okay, so when you eat a carbohydrate, when you eat a protein, when you eat a fat, they're going to get put and they're going to be used for energy. And a ketone is pretty much the highest form of energy that your body can use. So, we've been using ketones and our bodies actually make ketones, but since we've been using them, what have you experienced?
For me, it's more energy. That was one of the biggest things that I experienced, that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock just crash. And so, especially when I have the ketones that have caffeine, I'm flying.
You like caffeine?
Oh yeah, I get the jitters, but it's all good. And then, thankfully, they have two variations, non-charged and charged. But what I was most excited about when this guy here, that guy, was telling me, you right there, was telling me about ketones. I don't know if most of you know we have a child with autism, and I wanted to know about the cognitive effect of ketones. And it's pretty cool research is coming out, and from our personal experience, and of course everyone's going to vary. Our son takes it at least minimum once a day, and he is considered nonverbal autistic. And what's amazing is he's pointing to words now, and he's 19, and I know he should be far beyond that, but he's pointing to words and wants me to read him those words, which is beyond awesome. So that's awesome in itself. So that type of stuff. So mostly for my son, I'm most excited, but I love the side benefits, fat loss, and hopefully it'll make me wicked smart.
Wicked. You sound like you're from New England.
I am.
Okay, me too. So I guess I understood what wicked meant, but you guys probably don't. Wicked means cool. It means
Totally
it's all right.
awesome.
It's totally awesome. So we're gonna talk about, we're gonna talk more about ketones. We're gonna talk more about carbohydrates. We're gonna talk more about fats in general, and we're gonna talk about some other things as well.
But you know what?
What?
It is time to go back. There's more learning to do, so we can share more amazing information with you guys. Have a blessed day.
I get the hint. All right, guys. See you soon.
It wasn't subtle, was it?
Not subtle at all. She's already gone. Oh well.